And hello everybody, welcome back to stream. Kind of an impulse stream today, because I just need to do something. I need to have silly goofy time, and I don't really want to be productive quite yet. So we're here, and we're playing games. And I hope everybody's having a good day night time zone whenever the hell you watch this. Um, First off, I apologize everybody. If I sound sick, I am. Allergies have hit me like a truck. I was pretty much in bed like all last week because allergies hit me that hard. I am allergic to like everything outside. Like the VTuber's allergic to grass, it's accurate. I am allergic to grass. Um so anyway, finally starting to feel a little bit better today because it rained for like 2 days. I do apologize if you guys just hear me coughing throughout the stream. I'll try my best to mute. However, we're here. We are vibing. Last week I bought a shit ton of new games, so this week is all entirely new games that I have not played yet. I might throw some Dead by Daylight into a stream a little bit later this week, because a new killer came out that is kinda OP, but, yeah, hope everybody's having a good day night time zone. Today we are playing In Other Waters. My understanding of this game is that you're playing as an AI guiding a biologist, like, uh, think like Subnautica style, but not as horrifying. Um, I don't know much about it otherwise. I was just like, oh, that's a very discounted game that looks kinda cool and pretty, and I want it. And that's where we're at. Let's start a new save file. Bical exoplanet extraction. Transitioning. Oh, shiny. Where'd the shiny thing go? Ah, shiny thing came back. Oh, there's more shiny things. Look at him go! This is a very pretty sound. I very much enjoy the sound. Oh! I'm in a bubble! Error! That's rude. Rebuilding memory. Oh. We might be in the Matrix, guys. Last known log users, there isn't any time left. This is going to be more restrictive than you're used to, but you are resourceful. I know you. I'm sorry, Oki. I can't let them find you. I can't lose everything we achieved. Hell. I'm gonna pretend like I can read that last line. User disconnected. Continue with boot. Yeah. Whoa. Hello, is someone there, pilot? Is Dr. Ellery Vass urgently need all systems of the suit activating? I've been locked out. Yeah, I'm 20 meters below the surface here. I says again, this is Dr. Ellery Vass. Can any operator personas on this suit please respond? Oh. Yes. Alright, good. Operator, activate all systems. Pilot authorization granted. Whoa. I don't know what that'd do. Okay, utilities. Plenty of power. Rebreather works. Heading panel works. Dive panel's active. Cool. This is gonna give me anxiety. Yeah, I'm not an operator. The suit looks decades old. I can work with you. They are locked out of the suit systems. Okay. Someone has rewritten the permissions to only respond to internal messaging. That means you. So I need to get this person north. Please. How do I... Oh, that's zooming. Yeah, I guess I'll make that bigger. I don't know what these buttons do, and I'm kind of scared to push them. A steep rock wall rises up towards the surface on either side. The floor is layered pale sand. Southern Gully. Okay, well, whatever I'm doing is working, I guess. A boulder fills the passage, blocking out the warm light of Glee 667 CC's 3 stars. Narrow pass. Okay. Can I go that way? I don't... How did I make it go that way? Can I mess with the depth at all? Oh, I had to hit that. Gully opening. There's back into dappled light of the reef shadows. I can't mess with that, can I? The flowing water is filled with glistening particles of organic matter. Signs of rich and thriving life all around. That's good. Life is good. Oh, so it's I can only go to the spots that I discovers. Okay, that's what this is. This is where I'm choosing where to go. Look at water, those spores in those stalks to the west, they look like huge fungi. This is unbelievable. Actual alien life. How could Mine have kept this place a secret? I saw her notes at the base when I landed and some telltale signs on approach, but here it is. The first extraterrestrial life humanity has ever discovered. I can't believe it. Oh, there's a lot here. Fungal creature made up of several stalks. Huh. Or those creatures that were hidden among the stalks. Quickly try to get a scan. Agile creature. Colorful. Stalk patch, simple candidate. Among these spore-clawed stalks are piles of small stones. Could a creature have gathered them here or just occurrence? I guess I can go over there. These stalks are covered in spores of all sizes. Perhaps we can sample one of the larger ones. That's a really cool mechanism. Oh, sweet. Hmm. What do you think? Could the spores be a way of communicating between different colonies? Yeah? Isn't that strange? Fungi on Earth form networks of exchange. Maybe these stalks do the same. Anyway, sorry, I'm not sure why. Let's keep moving. Silent clearing. What is it that dictates the reef's growth patterns? The linear the flow of the water. Whatever it is, it must be absent here. Spore flow. I'm just still going north, because that's what the pilot said initially. Hey, can I ask you something? Yeah? I've worked with AI programs before, but you weren't like them. You're predictable, programmatic. I hate that word. But you are different. I feel like you are alive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Then you are different. I'm glad I'm not just imagining it. But what are you doing in this suit? That's a very good question. I'd like to know too. Northern Current. We can go up there. Long rift. Wide and long with sheer rock walls on either side. The steep rift channels. Unpredictable currents. Evergreen arches covered in hardened stalks. And perhaps the slow current repassing or brought their spores to settle here. I mean, this is more of a true north. Is going this way. So... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Man. What are the big orbs? Large stalk creature. They're leaking spores into the water as the fruiting bodies attach to their skin bloom. I got a new species logged. Okay, that's nothing really new. Is there a way for me to see? No, okay. See, the stalks responded to our movement. They extended as we passed through the arc. This was the sound that we made when we moved through. We should be careful not to get trapped here. The suit's power capacity is limited. Translucent shells. Mobile creature with a large translucent shell and 4 swimming appendages, which it uses in a rapid rowing motion. Feeding grounds. That's not concerning in a game where I don't know what anything looks like. This dog is totally calcified, looks like a good sample candidate. Whoa. Forest path is to the northwest. The stalk looks dead. Open up the sampling panel, we can extract some of the outer membrane. There's lots of dead material here, so we should be able to take multiple samples. So the chitin appears to be hardened with calcium carbonate that could be useful if we need to boost our power. The suit is able to metabolize organic compounds to produce fuel, just drag them to the power panel. Where even is our base? I don't even know that. Sing stalk. I guess we'll go through the overgrown pass. Another agile creature. Still don't know what that is. Air Canyon. I mean, that's kind of the way forward for right now. I can tell at least. Cavern Edge. Southern Cavern. The water is still in the yawning entrance to the cavern. There's no signs of stalks or reef life around the entrance. Yeah, we can go this way. Oh, I can go down now. Whoa. There's more stalks down here. Okay, so there's a clogged tunnel. Tree stalk. Glittering stalk. Oh, and I can get a sample down here too. Let's go. Wait, they have an idea. Try deploying one by that block tunnel over there. I want to see how the stalks react. Just drag one over. Okay. Ooh. They reacted. The bubbles must be some kind of signal system. We'll call them shrill sacs for that squeak. And use them to get through the heavy growth ahead. Let's get moving. Blind corner. Difficult to see, but okay. Oh, this is a dead end. I am wondering where we're headed. There's a way station north of here on a finger of the surf if I want to find it. My shuttle touched down just hours ago as a floating research base to the south, and that's where I found this suit. Looking for Dr. Mine Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. I must sound mad coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Wait, do you know where we are, don't you? Yes. I also wish we could talk properly. Did she bring it with her? Find that way station, then I can start piecing together what's going on. Cavern entrance. Okay, that's good. I'll have to go all the way back. Ascent possible. Huh. This will go up here since there's a sample. A violent geological past up this way. In my head, I'm just going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh yeah, I'm going up north. Forest clearing this way. Oh, I didn't mean to scan, but okay.
My time has come.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Spy Doys. Welcome in. Hello, hello. We call these signal stalks for the signaling roleplay and stalk ecology. This shell creature. Oh! Oh, he grooving! Occasionally when the creature scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. Huh. There seems to be some tolerance for the creature scraping by the stalks, and they only warn the creature when it cuts too deeply. That's kinda neat. A very blue game indeed. Yes. It's kind of funky. If you're unfamiliar with this game in other waters, I'm playing as an AI guiding a marine biologist, like, through an ocean on an alien planet. And, like, this is the AI's point of view. So it's really funky, and I really like it. Because I'm not usually an ocean person, like, as far as video games go. East and west are clear stalks as far as the eye can see. They fade off into the silt like the towers of Miniature City. Alright. But yeah, so this... God, wait. I think I'm here now. Question mark. Yeah. This dot in the middle is me, and I choose where I send my suit pilot person. Which is kind of trippy to think about, but I really like it. It's a really cool game concept. I've not seen many games like this. And I'm like going around collecting samples and doing stuff. Stalk scrapers for obvious reasons. You can check my notes back at the base. They keep saying base. Where is the base? I'm gonna lose my mind. I just want to read all the cool notes. Yeah, I'm gonna drop one of these things in and casually bomb this area. Like, all I have to really go on now is just go north. This place is overwhelming to a new species. This is the central reef. I saw on these maps that the shelf flattens out here. Okay. Piled stones, smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Could a creature have gathered these here? Is this a nest? How much information does a scientist give you? So I get a little bit of information along the way as the scientist discovers things. And then, like, she kinda goes on these, like, little side tangents as I'm discovering things about, like, what things do, what things are. But yeah. Like, she went, like, a whole side tangent about, like, how do these, like, stalk creatures, like, survive, and whether it's, like, on sunlight or types of food, how they communicate. Because, like, plants communicate. That's a whole world of, like, knowledge you can look into. I went down, like, a whole rabbit hole researching that one time. Because I got super invested. Man, I want to see more of those agile creatures. I want to know what they actually are. I keep seeing them zooming around like this. What's this? Shady outcrop. The water beneath the outcrop feels cool, oceanic, soft currents scrape sand from the rock face. We shall go up that way. Forest edge over there. Rippling silt. Giving it a golden glow. That's pretty. As it should assume there are dangerous creatures you have to avoid. I have not encountered any yet, and we're only 40 minutes in. Nothing I saw on the trailer page that I, like, found implicated that, but it would not shock me. My luck would be 10 in 4 minutes. That was me with Subnautica. The central plain. The center of the reef is flat and sandy with a few rocks attached to the stalks. Struggle to seed their waters. No, let me go up that way. What do you go up? There it is. I see the way station ahead. Hey, we found the way station finally. Let's fucking go, I guess. Wait, a way station set up by Mine Nomura. It's seen better days, but it still functions beneath the coating of stalks. Some reef stalks up there. I wonder if I actually get to see the way station. It's looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. I mean, I never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just trying to... Got it. Okay, we should be able to access any data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. Terminal available. Oh! Swimming user Dr. Minamura last asked, history cleared. I would like to download. Data released to Pilot's console. Logs have been cleared. I expected that, given the secrecy Mina seems to be operating under. But the map also mentions something Mina calls the Bloom out across the northern rift. We went back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species, perhaps? Mina, what were you doing here? How are you keeping this discovery from the world? From me? I'm talking to myself again, or to whatever you are. Sorry, I don't mean. Head back to the research base. I need to think. This is way station operational. We can call in the base's retrieval drone from the utility panel. The drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've gotten map data for. Besides the base, we've got a lot to figure out. Wait, how do I... Oh, I hit link there. Okay. Request retrieval. Safe mode restarting. Resyncing with Baikal OS. Download time 3.6 hours. Oh boy. User Ellery hey, are you back online? Yes. Pretty sharp work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure in case yours to the base took some work. And the OS here does not play nicely with whatever you are. We should have access to select subsystems of the stack now. It looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comms are shot, the generator is only partially working, one of the retrieval drones is missing. I booted up the dive bay's mapping systems and sample storage. The lab is also online with analysis tools and integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Take a look. I've already logged the creatures we discovered on our last dive. For any logged creatures, I'll also put sample requests in their taxonomy entries. To fulfill these requests, just find and transfer the samples to the lab, then analyze them. I can use that data to add to the creature study. We need to register these species. Head down to the lab level and take a look. I'll also mark the sample. That way we can grab key samples for our studies while we're out in the ocean. And we are going back out soon. While you're off last by a signal, a suit transponder. You can see its location on the dive map. I want to find it. Okay. Transponder means a suit, and a suit means Mine. Okay. Ellery, I got you. We can go find it. Once you're done exploring the base, learn to the dive map, we can head out from there. Sweet. So comms are shot. Ab? Oh, I guess that's her. Walking around. That's cool. That's really cool. This is the dive bay. So these are the shrill stacks that go boom. We'll keep 3 of them. Taxonomy. Whoa. Oh my god, that's so much. This is everything that we read, like, earlier. So this is like, I can go back in my notes type deal. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this out again. If you missed it, just go back and look at the screen. Trust me, I will be getting lost without my notes later on. Nothing in the medical thing. Generator's active. We're at 34% efficiency. We can make that better. I feel like we can make that better. Sonar system requires crew. Huh. Dive map. Oh, that's really cool how you can build out the map. Okay. Sample stuff here. There's something called the bloom that way. That is very interesting. Signal priority base detected a suit transponder at these coordinates. We have a... we have something stronger, we'll be able to cross that way. So it's, I need to go this way. I need to go out here. Okay. Now that I'm like looking at this big map, I'm kind of starting to see the overall like picture of what I'm supposed to be doing here. What's your name? The funny little guy chilling next to the follower section? That funny little guy is Fred. I'll type that out for you. Fred. Fred is my little chat pet. He gets up to some absolute tomfoolery and mischievousness. You can make him talk using channel points. Yeah. He's got his own lore, he has his own channel on the Discord server. dedicated to his tomfoolery. On holidays, he will sometimes have a special outfit or costume, like he dressed up for Halloween. He is a tulip snake from the game Lethal Company, because I got my start on Twitch playing a shit ton of Lethal Company. If anybody is watching and is not already on it, here's a Discord server. I yap a lot there. You can usually find me in voice chat if I'm not streaming. But yeah. That's also best updated stream schedule is on there, not on Twitch. Like, I usually don't stream on Mondays, so I just really wanted to. But yeah. Okay, where... All of my tabs just shuffled around on me. Man. Okay. Yeah. I'm usually live, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and sometimes Fridays, depending on my, like, IRL schedule. How do I didn't know I could open all that. Hello? How do I have to wait for her to go back out? I feel like there's another event here that I'm not triggering, and I can't figure out how to trigger it. Wait, do I have to put everything back in the... What? Oh! I can do that. Huh. Ooh, I can that updated behavior. That's kinda cool. Am I gonna read all this right now? No, but like, that's kinda cool. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. And then... How do I... Whoa. Okay, I didn't know W did things. Okay, I'm unsure of how to get Ellery to take off again. Oh, I can just... Okay, so I can force it from the dive map. I didn't realize I could do that. My bad. Okay. Alright, so I am heading, like, northeast pretty far, because I gotta find that, priority transponder. What is this? Oh, it's a sing stone. Okay. Protected pass in the shadow of these huge outcrops. This pass leads towards the rift at the north edge of the reef. It's fast-moving waters. Northern edge. What else lies out there? Decided to shove a slice at the plant's oceanic currents. Look at the flecks of organic material. They're being cycled back into the reef's ecosystem. And drifting from unseen places out into the ocean. It must be part of some vast process. Do you think we'll ever understand the cycles of the ocean? I'd like to be optimistic and think yes. I hope so too. It's just so intimidating, an entire planet of life, and just us to study it. Oh, there's something else out here. Oh, I have to go back. Okay. We are going around the other way. Split gullies. These gullies lead among the tall outcrops of the northern edge to the currents and open waters beyond. We were east to the source of the transponder signal. I don't know what to expect, but the transponder is Minae's. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years, not since. Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. I'm gonna go down this time. Cave entrance cut into the side of the rift. Should allow us to bypass the rift, although I'm not sure where we'll emerge. Okay. Hidden shelf created by sheer sides of the rift. The shelf leads down into a small cavern entrance in the reef wall. Or the rift edge. Yeah, no, we're going through the cavern. And down we go. Curving passage. Stalks hum quietly in the dark. Unnatural cave. And there's a strange evenness to the walls of this cave, almost as if it was a vast borehole drilled into the reef. Well, that means I wasn't alone. That means there were way more people than just Mina here. Stalk patches. Crossroads, we're deep in the rock now. What form these hollowed out caverns with their strange undulating walls? I know the stalks survive without sunlight. Maybe they're fed by the forest above. What do you think? Maybe. Gonna go this way, see if we can— oh. Do I have— I don't have anything to get through this, do I? I sure do not. I can get a sample over here, though. Shrill sax. Exposed roots. I guess we'll go see what that is, and then double back and, like, blow away a hole through the other, like, tunnel. We got stalk root. Actually, it's the same sampling as before. Open cavern this way. Broken pillar. These pillars punctuate the cavern. Stalks crowded around their bases. They support the vast weight of the reef above. Okay. These stalks are filling the water with spores. We should start logging information on them. The spores are different. The stalks nearby seem to be stimulated by them. Could these spores be used to make stalks extend to bring them out of hiding? Test them on a retracted colony. Oh, that sure does work. Okay. Ah, so I need to potentially stop the flow of the rift earlier up it. Going up this tunnel. Smooth passage. Bright passage. Another 2 of these. The shrill sax while I'm here. I'm gonna drop one of those up there, and now I can keep going. Because I revived all the spores. Hey, Smirky. Thanks for the first redeem. The game is going pretty good. I am enjoying this more than I thought I would. Hey, oh yeah, no, I only have one of these anymore. Okay. Look out in the rift to attract the stalk colony. If we can get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from the current. And now I'm betting I can go out here against the rift wall. And I can cross this. Yeah, let's go. We are across. Thank you, Stalks. Oh, and thank you, too. And we can go back up. I am really enjoying the, like, color theme changing depending on depth. The canopies are spectacular, so I'll start logging observations. Let's see what we can find out about them. Alright, stock barrier up there. Still sands. Bright petals. Oh, there's a thing up here I can get to. Shivering blooms, wide single-petal plants that come in a variety of hues. They appear to be primarily photosynthetic and produce a heavy, flory-looking pollen. Wish I could share these discoveries with Mine. There's still so much to say. Reef cap. New species. They look like mushrooms. Is that another way station ahead? He must have built them all across the reef. It sure is a way station. Okay, let's see what data we can get out of this place. Long suggests Mine was using this as some kind of staging ground for expeditions over the drop-off. She was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep, from the descent she logged here. He doesn't do things at random. The way station is the research base. It's calculated. I feel like we are already 10 steps behind her and we've barely even started. Let's get to that suit transponder. It isn't far from here. If we head north into the shelf's edge, it should be there. Split outcrop, like many in the large rocks of the shelf. The outcrop has been split, creating a passage to the east and another to the north. Okay, it said the transponder was to the north, so we are gonna go north. Exposed, clearing the side of the finger feels exposed, but thanks to its current and splitting outcrops, it remains in a bubble of calm. Table stalk. Towering canopies of stalks entwined around ribbed growths, they pulse as their pores systematically open and close. I've named these table stalks after the table corals. Corals? Okay. The words coral and corral will never cease to mess me up. It's the difference of one R. Open ocean. Heck yeah. I see something at the edge. Is that the suit? I sure hope it is. Mine's suit. Open, empty, and half sunk in sand. Why would she leave it here? And more importantly, where did she go? That is a very good question. I would also love to know where she went. It's definitely Mine's suit, but no Mine. Surely she isn't Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. I want to take a look at this. It can't have been here long. Most of it is still in good condition, but how did it get here? There's no evidence of injury and malfunction, perhaps? What do you think? Yeah, probably. Could she have just swum to the surface? Did she intend to find it? What did you get yourself into here? It's better equipped than our suit, but the seals have started decaying. What's this? Mina has rigged up some kind of custom propulsion system. Probably to deal with the currents. We can use this. We'll need a power source. It won't run off the suit system. Seems like she fastened some kind of microbial fuel cell. We'll need to recreate that if we want to use it. Alright, let's get this back to the base so I can take a better look. I mean, you better not have done something stupid. I didn't come all the way out here just to bury you. Let's go. Call for drone pickup. Okay. Downtime 5.1 hours. Whoa, a lot of stuff I gotta bag with you. Into here, let me update you. As for the past few hours working on Mine's suit, bad news is the majority of it is unusable. Apart from that propulsion system Mine pulled together, but we are going to need a power source. But they don't say much else, and she's been incredibly secretive while she was here. Covering her tracks across the reef as if there was someone watching, or she's just... I don't know. Mine I knew is tricky, complicated, but not paranoid. Either way, if we want to recreate her propulsion system, we'll need those microbes. When you're ready, let's head to the western stalk forest and see what we can find. That's really cool. Oh, so I can teleport. Okay. So teleporting's just like accepted. For this. Like the drones will actually take me. Oh, we got page 2. We got table stalk and reef cap are new. Okay, I gotta analyze all this. Bright pollen. Okay. Sweet. Okay, well, I think that this is where I am going to kind of call it for day one playing this game. I'm going to keep streaming a little while longer though, just switch games. Um, if you guys enjoyed watching this, please let me know. I know it's not like that visually like, ooh, grab your attention, but I'm really enjoying the story of it and like the ambient sounds and stuff. This is a really cool take on a like exploration game. Because I genuinely can't think of another game right now off the top of my head that takes, like, the narrator kind of AI point of view and the way that this does, where you're completely deprived of all visual information. And that, like, you would usually get when you're exploring.